All right, so today is the day that they get to start serving their purpose. So I think that they're lucky meat birds. So I'm just out here getting everything set up, so just getting prepped. It's important to prep. It'll make the whole process go a lot smoother. It's a beautiful day. It is.
Florida.
Right. So we had a nice couple offer us some ducks to process today. So I'd never had duck before, so I didn't want to turn them down on that offer. So we are having to put in some extra cones, some bigger cones. We've used these before for turkeys. So hopefully they should work well with the duck. All right, so we are pretty well set up. Our helpers are pulling up right now. No, those aren't our helpers. That's mom and dad. They're not our helpers, not this weekend anyways. They're our out-of-town helpers. We've got pretty much everything set up. I am filling up the cooler with some water. That way we can put the chickens in there to rest. That will go in the walk-in cooler where it is 37 degrees. So that's a nice treat to be able to have the walk-in cooler for this setup of meat chickens. So it'll be our first time being able to use that. So we are super excited about this processing day. At least I am anyway. So we are almost ready to get started. I've got Abby, my farm helper, coming over today. She is going to catch chickens for us. All right, so I'm going to show y'all a quick little rundown of our setup. We've got our cones right here, all of the chickens. Pull them up nice and close. All right, so we've got the scalder, which will have, 150, 155 degrees, somewhere in there. The good old chicken plucker. The best chicken butcher around. You are.
You're the butcher. I'm just the killer.
Well, we're a good team. So this is my favorite butcher table. There's another cutting board that goes in the middle of it, but I like to leave that open. That way you can just put your buckets right underneath and slide all the innards through there. All right, so I'm gonna take y'all in and show y'all the almost finished walk-in cooler. Everything's functional. The only things that we have left are all cosmetic. So I've got our water in here chilling. As soon as the chickens are butchered and cleaned, they'll go in the water tank to chill. Cool dot is set. It's been running steady at about 33, 37 degrees. Kind of fluctuates a little bit. Abby's here today with us. She is playing kitchen checker. Kitchen checker. She is the kitchen checker today. No, the chicken catcher. Say that fast 5 times, Abby.
Chicken catcher. The chicken checker. Alright, buddy. Over in a sec.
All right, so this is scalding the bird. It helps just get the feathers off, so they come out really easy when you run them through the plucker. So just helps to open up their pores. You just have to have it at the right temperature or it'll tear the skin on the bird. So you want them to pull out real easy by hand. So the temperature should be somewhere between like 150 and 160 is usually what we do.
That does come off really easy.
They do. You just got to get right in between. There's like a knuckle here and a knuckle here. If you go right in between the knuckle, it comes off just nice and clean. And then here's the liver. And the heart.
How many do you think you've done so far?
I don't know, maybe 20?
Yeah. And there we go.
Oh, let's take this one.
38 degrees.
All right, so these are gonna go in the walk-in cooler. All right, so here is a look, side-by-side comparison of the Freedom Ranger and the Cornish Cross. This bird right here is a Freedom Ranger. You can definitely tell that it's built a little bit different than the Cornish Cross. It has more dark meat, a little less breast meat, but the breast meat seems to be a little bit longer than the Cornish Cross is. So you can see this Cornish Cross is very meaty on the white meat. But all in all, I think that both of the birds turned out really good. I am very, very happy with how they both turned out. I can't wait to cook one of the Freedom Rangers though, so to see if there is a taste difference. So all in all, I think they look great. These are just nice big birds. I mean, I would say that this bird, it's probably at least, I would say this bird is probably at least a 5-pound bird. So super happy with how they came out. We've got about 30 birds in the cooler, but we still have 7 ducks to do. These guys are cooling. We'll leave them here for 24 hours to air chill at 37 degrees. And tomorrow they will be vacuum sealed. So it's a process. All right, well, we're back at it. We've got duck number 1 in the scalder. We'll see how this goes. So the ducks did not go quite as planned. We could not get them scalded enough to get their feathers out, and they had a ton of little down feathers. So we opted for the next best thing, which was just to go for the breast meat, which looks really amazing. So we are happy with those steaks. All right, so these are the Freedom Ranger hens that made the cut or didn't make the cut. These are the ones that we're keeping to try to produce meat chicken eggs. So far I've got 4 hens that we've held back and the lucky rooster of the bunch. All right, so the chickens have been air chilling in the walk-in cooler now for 24 hours. So they are well rested and ready to be shrink wrapped and labeled and weighed and put away in the freezer. All right, and here they are, all packaged up. Everything was between about 5 pounds and had some 7-pound birds. There were a few huge ones. So this one right here This one was a Cornish cross, so you see it has a little bit more breast meat. And then this one right here is a Freedom Ranger, which will have a little bit more dark meat. It's more of a heritage breed, and is supposed to be super yummy when it comes to the flavor. So that's what I'm cooking tonight. We're gonna have a Freedom Ranger and see how they taste out. Ginger, what's he doing? Silly girl.